Hey guys, LowCraft78 here with another video. Today's video I'm going to be reviewing what came out in the TU9 update, and I just remembered there was coal blocks. So I know it came out like a week ago, but I haven't had time to do a review, so if you don't have an Xbox, I'm going to be showing you what all came out in the update. So first is all of these different hardened clays, which are really good for pixel art because now your friends can't be really annoying and burn your pixel art because it's made out of hardened clay, which doesn't burn. Next is coal blocks and hay blocks, which are made exactly how they sound, 9 coal or 9 wheat. And it's weird because it's not called like a wheat block, it's called, is it called a hay bale or a hay block? Hay bale, yeah, okay. Well, that makes sense. So yeah, these are more for design or storage, and these you can still put in a furnace and they just act as, I think they act as 9, or they act as 10 coal, so that it's actually more efficient using coal blocks than just coal ore. So next is all the redstone stuff, so droppers, daylight sensors, redstone blocks, 2 different weighted pressure plates, trap chests, redstone comparators, which kind of have like a little texture glitch, like you can see like little spikes of it, like that. You can see like those 2 spikes. Hoppers, minecart hoppers, and activator rails. So the droppers basically are like a dispenser, except if you put mob spawn eggs in a dispenser and it gets a redstone signal, it will spawn the mob or it will pour a bucket of water. But with a dropper, it will drop the item, so it will drop the spawn egg, it will drop the bucket of water. So yeah, the daylight sensor sends out a redstone signal whenever it has daylight. So let's just, and the signal, see how it doesn't stretch that far? It's because the sun is setting, so it doesn't really have a strong signal. So when it turns to night, that whole thing's going to shut off. So redstone blocks just power up to 8 blocks away. So obviously it has to be touching, but like it will go up to 8 blocks. So yeah, weighted pressure plates are just like a pressure plate, except see how it's not really that bright, but the more items I put on it, the brighter it will get and the stronger the signal will get. It's kind of hard for you guys to see. I don't know why my camera is doing that. But so yeah, see, it's nighttime, so now it's down to 1 bar, and I'm going to sleep because you guys can't see anything. And there's a creeper over there. Okay, it's morning. So the next thing is trap chests, which you can tell because they have like that red when you open them. See that red? And they just send out a redstone signal every time you open them. And within that trap chest, we have everything that came out, all the items that came out in the update. Just don't need that. So we got all the different fireworks. Actually, so comparators are just like a more advanced repeater, and they like measure the signal of the block or something. They're really complicated, so I'm not going to go into that. If you want to know about it, just look it up on YouTube. And my hopper minecart, he doesn't like me. Get back there. Sorry, I just had a cough. So hoppers are basically, you drop an item and they go in, and then you can just let it go. Oh, it moved it into here. Oh, how nice. So yeah, hoppers, like if you put a hopper then a chest and you put an item in the hopper, it will go into the chest. So that's really useful. And then same with these, like you can put items in them like that. And now whenever this runs over an activator rail that has a redstone signal, it will dispense it. So like if I put an activator rail on top of like a chest and then push the hopper over it, it would like put it into the chest. I think that's how they work, at least. So anyway, you have all the different fireworks. I'm just going to set them off under this so they don't go up in the air and we can actually see them. So the first, there's just these 5. There isn't any different ones. So there's like the star shape, the burst, the red burst, the magenta burst, the creeper shape, and the twinkle. So they're different colors. So this one just is like a star. And then this is that's the magenta burst. Let's see, watch that again. They keep running away from me. Why don't they love me? Jeez, okay, I'm trying to do a review and you guys are being annoying. So they're just a really small, like, explosion. Let me just... This is our firework watching station. So that's what that one looks like. And there's the red burst. The burst kind of is boring. And then this is a creeper face, which I'll actually set off. And so it makes like a creeper face. Let's just set off. See, so it makes like a creeper face, which is kind of cool. And then the last one is the twinkle little star. So is what it does. It just like, it's just like a blue explosion, basically. Which I love, just spamming them like this, and then they just constantly explode. And they all make really obnoxious noises, so don't worry. So the next things we are moving on to will be these right here. So this is console exclusive, is the spawn mule and spawn donkey, because in PC they just have spawn horse, which will... oh, that's the edge of the world. I was like, what am I stuck on? So here are the horses, so let's just get a bunch of different ones. And yes, there is babies of each. So as you see, there's a whole bunch of different variety. Also, there is mules and baby mules. Mules are all the same, and donkeys are all the same, and you can get baby donkeys. There's not really a difference between the mules and donkeys. So I'm going to tame a horse. So how you tame the horse is you just sit on it, and then it will buck you off, and then it will buck you off again, and you kind of just keep repeating this until it shows the hearts. So let's get back on you. Why won't you love me? There we go. And so now if I click on him, okay, well, so first, it's now like PC where you have to shift to get off, so you hit right stick down to dismount, and then right shift down and left trigger to open his inventory. So you can put saddles, and then we have all the different horse armor, so that's what iron looks like. And then we'll put gold. So that's what gold looks like. And then my personal favorite is diamond, which looks really cool on the horses. And so now I can uncrouch and ride my horse. And you hold A and that bar goes up, and then you can jump. Oh yeah, I just jumped like 3 blocks. That's pretty good. I noticed a little glitch where if you're riding and you look high enough, the horse's head will just disappear like that, which is kind of weird. And you can ride majestically into the sunset on your horse. And yeah. So that brings us to our next feature, which I kind of just noticed. Another thing is they just made this inventory 3 wide now. And you can like attack and everything on a horse. So next is name tags. So actually, I have my keyboard attached. So I will just call my horse Lego Craft 78. There we go. And I'll just take that. And then let me just get off him. Nope, I don't want to open your inventory. There we go. So now his name is LegoCraft 78. So now if I just go into my inventory and get some fences, if I didn't want him running away, I can just get a lead, and you can tow animals around with this. They will follow you. If you get too far away though, the lead will just break and it will go on the ground. So you kind of have to walk slow with them. Sometimes they get stuck in doorways and your lead will break, which is really annoying. And you can just tie them up, just like that. And now they won't leave. And one thing that I find cool is, like, I'm sure you could make like a cool mini game with this, like free the horses so you can shoot it and it will break. Some mobs don't work with this, like sheep, cow, pig, and I think chickens do. But, like, villagers obviously don't, like, you can't shift click them or anything. Sheep is still following me. There you go, sheepy. You stay there. Let me just go try and find a chicken. So I actually haven't tested it on chickens yet. Okay, I'll just spawn one in. It doesn't work on like zombies and spiders and stuff. I don't know why. See, you just can't. It actually really bothers me that you can't do that. Mushrooms also work. So yeah, chickens do as well. There we go. You stay there. So yeah. One really cool thing, there's a YouTuber named Seth Bling who does a bunch of redstone stuff. Most of you probably know him. He did a thing where he like spawned a bunch of chickens and then he put a lead on all of them and jumped off a cliff, and it acted like a parachute with like a bunch of command blocks and stuff. It's really cool. I recommend you go check it out. So yeah, the next thing that brings me to is the, where are they? So this is the pretty scary update is what we're getting into now. Just need to find them. Okay, so we have the bats that you can fly around, and you can name bats. I have tried it. Let's just get a bunch of bats up in here. And witches that throw potions at you and stuff. And actually something really cool is that if you build like I have like no space to work. I just do this. Really quickly and then put a block there. So there we have our witch in here. And now if you put a bucket of water, you can actually see the witch will, oh no, that's PC only. In PC they drink a water breathing potion, but there's no water breathing potions in Pocket Edition, what am I saying? In Xbox, so they don't spawn. Another thing they added is wither skeletons, but for some reason I can't find the spawn egg, so I'm assuming it's like you have to spawn them in with skeleton spawn eggs. Oh, look at him all dressed up. No? Anyone? Oh, that one's in full leather. They're all running to the shade. So it doesn't look like you can spawn in the wither skeletons, which is really annoying. Let me just have one more look. I probably passed over it. No, okay, they're not there, so I don't know why. But they are in the game, and you can fight the wither, which I will spawn at the end of the video. And from him you get the nether star, which if you put down iron like this, or diamond or gold, you can put the beacon down and it will shoot that beam into space like over there. If you just put them down, they don't work, and then you can put different ores into them and select your different effects. So I only have a tier 1 tower, so I can only have the option of speed or haste. A tier 2 tower is resistance and jump boost. A tier 3 tower is strength, and a tier 4 is regeneration. So what a different tier is it pretty much just means like instead of just a 9 square, you have to build like this. And then you have to kill the skeleton because he's in your way. Just get out of the hole, please. And so now we have a tier 2. So you pretty much just keep doing that. See, so now we unlock the tier 2. And you basically just keep doing that. And so the stronger the ore is, like the harder it is to get, like the stronger the buff will be. So like if I do this, I'm only gonna get speed 1 and haste 1 because of it's only like iron, but if it's gold you get speed 2 and haste 2, and if you have diamond blocks you get like speed 3 and haste 3, which also applies for all these like jump boost 3 and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then the moment you have all been waiting for, the wither. So they added this bad boy in, who's gonna explode and wreck everything when his health regenerates. So let me just get a weapon, and boom, there he goes, blows up, and he's gonna kill everything. My horse, no. So once you get him down to half health, he does not take damage by ranged weapons, so you'll have to kill him with the sword after he gets down to half health. And he's just gonna wreck everything. Ah, my world! So as you can see, he does do a bunch of damage. I will be doing a video on how to kill him the easy way. So as you see now, he has a regeneration shield, so he only takes damage to melee attacks. He cannot be affected by ranged attacks no longer. So when he hits you with his heads, it explodes and inflicts the wither effect, which makes your hearts go black, so you can't see how many you have left. And it also gives you like a poison type thing. So I'm spamming him, and just think if you were in survival he would go after you. So there we go, killed him. Where's that nether star I was promised? There we go, so I got it. So that's what the nether star looks like, just chilling out on the ground. He just tried to steal it. No, not for you. So as you can see, he just does a ton of wreckage. Like, he just like shot so many of those head rocket things like everywhere. Like, look at all this mess. Holy, okay, well I'm gonna have to clean this I'm gonna have to clean this up. So I will see all you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. So thank you and goodbye.